Wow, I have no words. In these 3 months, they have put together all these beautiful stories with dance. That's impressive.
That's talent, don't you agree?
Yes. Next up, we have our guest speaker, Dr. Maha Gingrich. She's the founder of Dances of India Stage Productions, which takes place every year in Charlotte, North Carolina. She's a dancer, choreographer, TV anchor, educator, and of course, an amazing leader. She's an expert and is trained in Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathak, alongside with other folk dances of India. I present to you Dr. Maha Gingrich.
Well, I think the first and foremost applause goes to you two. You guys are amazing. Yeah, congratulations. I'm very proud of you. I've seen him when he was like about 6 years old. And then here they are, so it's absolutely wonderful. I hope you're enjoying the show as much as I am. I hope you're enjoying the show. I mean, I'm just so flabbergasted just watching them. And as I was introduced, I'm Dr. Maha Gingrich. I'm the founder of Dances of India production in Charlotte, North Carolina. I am so excited to be here in person this time because last time I had to send a recording. I had a conflict in my schedule. So, Neha Arun Prakash, the founder and the president of Natyam of India, has trained under my guidance for about almost 10 years. And then she's still learning and she's still performing with me, especially for the upcoming 20th anniversary of Dances of India that's coming up. And I think the most important of all, Neha is very humble. She is very, very respectful, including not only to elders, but especially her guru. That is me. She always expresses a sense of gratitude towards the opportunity to learn this Bharatanatyam dance style. And when I saw these girls perform, these 5 girls, easiest way to say for me is they're just rocking. Don't you agree? Yes. I mean, the rhythm, absolutely, please applaud, because this is the first time I'm actually seeing these girls and I had no idea about the choreography these girls are doing. And when I just watched, they did not miss a beat. And what else can I expect as a dance teacher? And just watching these girls with that energy and the stamina that they have, it's absolutely breathtaking. And they usually prepare for this kind of stamina. I don't know about the other 4. I'm sure the mothers and families are here. You should be extremely proud. Those girls are absolutely amazing, as good as Neha. They all are together in this, and I'm so proud of all of them. The 3 syllables, the kids try to explain to you, young men, I'm sorry. The Bharata, the 3 syllables, stands for a harmonious blend of storytelling, tune, and most important, what you have seen is also the rhythmic patterns. You have seen the excellent execution of challenging rhythmic patterns and storytelling by these girls. And Neha, as a lifelong learner, will also be participating in my upcoming 20th anniversary of Dances of India. That's going to be held on Sunday, March 21st at 3 p.m. But this time we're actually taking it from Charlotte to Kannapolis Performing Arts Center. And I think it's time for us to travel a little bit and go and bring these dance forms to other areas. And this is going to be a free event for the entire community. Anyone who wants to come, we would like for you to come in groups and enjoy it. And we would love to see all of you there. And it'll be a different kind of Dances of India this year. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's very interesting, it's different. Now, as you know, these dances, you have seen them, they require extensive training, discipline, you can see the discipline in them, the practice. There is no way these girls would have been performing like this if they haven't practiced day after day after day after day. And then the commitment that they have towards this dance style, and also the very strong interpersonal skills. The reason I'm saying that is not because I'm wearing my other hat as well as a leadership person. And there is no way you can perform these kind of dances if you don't have interpersonal skills, because they are feeding off each other when they're on the stage. So they're really sensing each other's presence, sensing each other's changes, and all that requires interpersonal skills. And these amazing dancers actually have the passion to share and promote Bharatanatyam, and they are the ones who actually paved path to this particular showcase. It is much easier. This is something, I don't know if some of you might have probably read my Dances of India article. I have a column in Sati magazine. And the more I see nowadays, it is much easier to learn and showcase a very quick Bollywood culture. You don't need to learn forever. They just go, they do whatever, and then they perform. And but these kind of classical dances, they require a lot of training, hard work, and research, because she's telling you the stories, right? These girls are telling you the stories of what they're performing. That takes research. So research to learn and showcase this 3,000-year-old dance form. This is not a contemporary dance form. So my question to you is, when they are actually researching this, what is happening when they're researching? They're learning, right? It's just like us going to college. When I did my Bachelor of Science, and I did my MBA, and did my thesis, and did my PhD in leadership, and did my dissertation. What am I doing by doing all this? I'm learning. When I do my papers, I'm learning. So when they are actually researching and presenting the stories to you, simultaneously, they are not only learning, they're also sharing those stories with you. I usually say there are 3 primary pillars to a successful learning and a performance. One is the performer itself, who works hard to learn and to continue this cultural tradition. Number 2, parents. Who are the parents of these dancers? Can you raise your hand? Applause to you. A big applause. Number 2 definitely are you guys, the parents, who have instilled the values, and you have encouraged the children to learn and propagate this ancient, beautiful, unblemished dance style. Then the third is all of you, the audience. You, as the dance lovers, are encouraging this next generation to continue this beautiful ancient tradition. And I want to thank each and every one of you, and so I applaud all of you for keeping this dance style alive. Thank you. Thanks to all of you. Even on a rainy day, everybody is here. Took me 30 minutes to find parking, thanks to my husband. So, a few students, usually they just learn, they graduate from these dance styles, and then they never continue dancing again. That is end. Whether it is because the parents' dream was to dance, whether it is a cultural tradition, the parents wanted to instill that value into kids' culture, and so whatever the reasons are, they just learn, they graduate, and they're gone. And then there are students like these who are continuing their passion to share this beautiful dance form with each and every one of you. Irrespective of their college schedules, they are participating, they are practicing hard, and they are excited to share with you this unblemished dance style. I'm proud of all the participants of the Carolina Natyam Club for becoming most important is becoming cultural ambassadors. And all of you being here today, you're also cultural ambassadors. Each and every one who's attending this performance are cultural ambassadors. It is because of your encouragement, your friendship, your respect for the cultures, your intentional reasons to learn this dance, to witness this kind of dance performance is what is bringing the culture together, the fabric of the community together, becoming one fabric and one community. So thanks to all of you. I look forward to seeing the future progression of this great initiative. Let's give a huge applause for their creative minds to put this beautiful showcase together. Now, Neha asked me, saying, Dr. Maha, you're always doing hand gestures and other things during your performances. Is there any way that you could do this for you? So I'm just going to experiment something. You guys are all watching this dance style, right? Okay, so what is the most common thing you have noticed when they're dancing? What is the most common underlying kind of, thing that you saw? What is the foundation? What is the thing that they keep on repeating that you saw a lot? Okay, somebody is doing something in the back. Yep, the neck movements. Very good. If I had some kind of a prize, I would give it to you. So neck movements are the most common, right? And they are not as easy as it looks when they dance, okay? So are you ready? Do you want to try some neck movements with me? The first and foremost thing we have to do when you do neck movements, we have to sit straight. Your neck is not going to move if you don't sit straight. I know you all are relaxing on a Friday evening. Sorry about that. That's what makes us dance teachers. All right. So now just rotate your shoulders, drop it to the back. And that is your actual posture. Okay? So now try without anything to move your neck side to side. Some of you are able to do it very nicely. Some of you are saying no to me because you're trying to do the neck movement. And some of you are actually doing a beautiful Michael Jackson, everything else is moving with you. And this is very normal, okay? This is normal. None of these girls have started, maybe 1%. If I want to increase it, maybe 5% of them can start off learning the neck movement like that, okay? Majority of them had to learn from scratch. So what we do, if you take your hands, just place it on your shoulder, let your index finger point. Now see if you can try to move your neck systematically, trying to touch it. Yeah! Look at all of you. Now you're actually moving your neck. Excellent, all right, congratulations. Now what is the National Board of India? Say it real loud, 1, 2, 3. Peacock. Peacock, did somebody say chicken? Okay, all right. So yes, you're right, that's peacock, right? You can see the colors of the costumes. So in dance, we have to do peacock. They actually were doing some of those hand gestures. So are you ready to learn? Keep your hands like this. We start off with neutral fingers. Bend your ring finger. Some of you are going to bend your ring finger very nicely. Some of you, rest of your fingers are going into a shock. Okay? So it's okay. Try to bring them all together. That is where your control comes. What I tell my dance students, let your mind control your body. Don't let your body control your mind. Okay? So, okay, that is just the beginning. This is a little more complicated, guys. Good job. Now take this thumb, join your ring finger. Take the thumb, join your ring finger. Show me your hands. All right, thank you. All right, good job. We are almost there. Now take your index finger, push it back, and take your middle finger, push it forward. It should look like this. Very good. Now we're going to bring it real close to your chest. This is peacock, okay? We are going to open the feathers, but this is what I say every time. When you open your feathers, you're going to slap the person next to you. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. It's an opportunity. If that's not what you want to do, make sure that you spread either front or the back. Ready? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move your shoulders very gently. That's your peacock. Good job. Give yourself a big hand. Good job. Well, thank you so much. And as a final note, I heard 2 of my dance students are actually performing today. They're going to perform a very unique piece. I choreographed this dance. It's called Tarana. Tarana is actually a North Indian classical dance form is when we do Tarana. So I do Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi and Kathak. So this Tarana is usually done in Kathak. But I had to choreograph this song, this particular song, this dance in memory of a friend who was a Kathak dancer. We both were supposed to perform together. She had an accident and I have lost her. So it took me many years trying to get my guts back together to actually combine. It's called Jugalbandi. That means you're combining 2 different dance forms or 2 different ways of performing, different styles, bring that together. So where I have choreographed Bharatanatyam and I have choreographed Kathak for each of those movements. We will be actually performing for Dances of India with many girls, with formations and actual, on the professional level. So my 2 students here, I believe they're actually going to perform Tarana. This particular beautiful Tarana is composed by none other than Pandit Ravi Shankar. So there can't be any other better musician than somebody like that. So I hope you truly enjoy this as well. And again, hearty congratulations to these beautiful dancers and bravo to all the performers, and let us enjoy the remaining of the show. Thank you and namaste.